Welcome back to the episode of the On Your Left Start List Power Rankings, the official pre-race show. We break down the upcoming pro start list in 30 minutes or less. Today we're headed to Marbella, Spain for the IRONMAN 70.3 World Championships Tier 2 Women's Edition. My name is Connor Bollinger. I'm joined by my co-host, pro triathlete Evan Price, and the legend himself, intern Blake Pfeiffer. Today, we welcome onto the show American pro triathlete, hot off her 21st place at Kona, 4th at the Ironman World Championships 2022. She's a multi-Ironman and half winner. She placed 6th at this race in 2021, and she also placed 2nd at the 2020 Bear Lake Brawl. She's a mom. She lives in Utah. Please welcome Skye Moench.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you threw the Bear Lake in there, Bolly, because I was going to throw it in if you did it.
Dude, gotta save the best for last.
Proudest result there.
By far the best result.
Were you
Skye,
guys
my
there?
favorite. No, Blake was.
I was
Blake,
there.
weren't you?
I was there through osmosis.
Okay.
Yeah, through Blake.
I was there. I was standing in the rain. Yeah, freezing my tail off.
It was
Skye.
nice until it wasn't.
Skye, my favorite stat when we were looking at your results too, and now correct me if I'm wrong here, have you never DNF'd a professional race?
No, I never have.
That's by far the best stat. I want to know
Thank you.
if any, with the number of races you've had, because I'm sure maybe a couple other pros have done that with like maybe 2-year careers, but you've been racing pro since what, 2014 or 15?
My first pro season was 2016.
16. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a lot. That is so, and you
Yeah.
raced
That's
full
a
seasons
decade.
too. It's not like you just
Yeah.
raced you raced like 8, 9 races.
Yeah.
That is a crazy stat,
What can I
especially in
say?
today's game.
Are you
I'm
from
not a quitter.
Utah? I've been meaning to ask.
Okay, so I've been in Utah since high school. Originally, I'm from Canada, so I am Canadian. And
Whoa,
we
that's
moved to the
wild.
U.S. when
That
I
is a
was-
bombshell because we claim you fully as like
Yeah.
I am American. Like, I am totally American as well.
Canada
I feel-
gets to like partially clay, so like technically there's
No, like, America's home to me. I
The
haven't...
audible gasp, a surprise from us. Really.
where
Can I still be on the show?
We're absolutely, yeah. We love Canadians. Where in Canada were you from?
I was born and mostly lived in Lethbridge, Alberta, but Alberta was the province. Yeah. So like, I hardly go back there. Honestly, the last time I was there was T100, like Edmonton,
Yeah,
the
yeah, the Canadian Open,
PTO.
yeah.
PTO,
Yeah.
not T100. What am I saying? It was a PTO.
I know, right?
Back when those
Exactly.
races were just like so big and fun.
Yeah, exactly. They've changed definitely. So then you moved to Utah. Where in Utah were you based for a bit?
Okay, so high school, I went to Lehigh High. I was a purple pioneer. And oddly, you know what's funny about that? Because I'm like all into purple now. I thought purple was the worst school color in the world. I was like, are you kidding me? Purple is a school color? Like,
Swag.
It's become your
I don't
whole
know
kit
why.
now. Yeah.
I've changed. Yeah, so Lehigh is where I was in high school. And then I went to BYU in Provo. And then I moved to Salt Lake City and worked downtown until I got bored
downtown.
of accounting and decided triathlon would be much more fun.
I did know that you were an accountant. You know,
Yeah.
and it's funny. You're not the only like accountant to come over to pro triathlon.
know.
I don't know what it is with that person. I mean, it must be just something with like being a more
A-type.
yeah, like
don't
A-type
knock
personality
accountants,
and
Evan.
just
Come
good
on.
in school generally if you're going to be an accountant.
Well, and I don't know, maybe it's also because it's boring and you're like, yeah, maybe this.
Like anything but this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what like Clodian, mutual friend, like.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I feel like he does triathlon, so he doesn't just
His
sit in
creative
front of a
outlet.
computer all day.
Exactly.
Brand too, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, so Marbella, Spain, Tier 2. You know, as always, we say we always got to draw a line. It's tough, especially when people drop out. I think we did 24 women, Tier 1. This is 19. Might go over that 30 minutes, most likely. And then I think we have 14 for Tier 3. So you could even say, like, there should be another 5 women on here. It's just, hey, we need to draw a line somewhere. So it's totally arbitrary, but these are the 19 we landed on. We usually kick it with our guests. I guess out of the Tier 2, who's your Tier 1? If this was, you know, because we're debating right now, 25 to 40, you know, whatever it is.
Yeah, who did we
Like
miss on,
placing?
do you think, Skye? Like
Yeah, who should have been in
who
the
out
Tier
of this
1?
group? Yeah, who out of this group do you think we missed on that should have probably been Tier 1, and that's going to be the Tier 1 of this
Well, I
group.
think the obvious, but this is a huge gamble. I think the obvious one is Marjolaine Pierre. Like, she's capable. She has the results. She has even world championship results that are very good. But yeah, the consistency hasn't necessarily been there this year with, I think, what she's had a DNF. Did she have a DNF? Am I making that up?
In Kona.
Welcome to the show.
believe
Just
she
say
did.
it with confidence, and then we'll fact check second.
No, she was like 32nd in Kona or something. I mean, I caught Marjolaine
Oh, you're
on
right.
the bike.
32nd. Yes.
30.
Yeah,
Yes.
which was surprising. So I remember that.
What
but
was did you see anything when you passed her, Skye? Was there, or was it just, she just
no,
looked
it was
wrecked?
just I was not having a fabulous bike myself, and I somehow passed her. So I knew if I passed her, anyone I was passing must not have been having a very good day, especially Marjolaine. I mean,
and this was I think the reason I wanted to put her in tier 2, at least from my point of view, was we got one data point that Lucy cracked in Kona and was probably, Marjolaine was training with her that entire block. I wonder if just they touched the sun a little bit too much during that training block. And maybe they just went a little cracked, and I'm not sure if there's enough time for Marjolaine to recover and now produce another good race. Who knows? But
yeah, who knows? That's
or maybe
possible.
they got sick together. Maybe something was going around.
I also wonder if there's a little bit of pressure for Marjolaine. I mean, she was coming off a 4th place, which honestly, like a fourth place the year prior, which I don't think many people expected from her. So then, she was suddenly in the conversation more than she maybe had ever been.
Yeah, now you have to reproduce.
Yeah, that's what I need to.
And that Nice course shows that she can bike a very hilly course well. So it might just been that Kona's just not the course she bikes well. So she might come here and be the one person on this list that really proves us wrong. That really, she goes and has another great race at the world level because this course maybe favors her skill set on the bike a little bit more.
Yeah, I would guess that she'll either use the Kona disappointment and turn it around, or she maybe is just checked out for the year. It's going to be one or the other is my thought.
All right. There's another one in here. I just keep looking at these results in the scouting report, and I mentioned her earlier. Rebecca Anderbury. DNF Kona, so she doesn't have the Kona, fatigue or legs. I really don't even know when she DNF. Does anybody know?
By the tracker, it looked like she was, the thing is the tracker, I think, knocks her out early in the race. So I'm not sure what goes on there.
Second at Swansea, 8th at Hamburg, 4th Valencia, 11th 200 Spain. She's the 10th ranked GB'er.
The GB'ers are good, though.
That's what I mean. 10th ranked at GB is
it's like we talked about Germany. It's like we talked about in Germany. If you're in the top 10 in Germany, you're probably top 50 in the world. So GB is the same for women's racing. Absolutely.
Just based on vibes alone, how old is she? This is
that's a great question.
Is this a name that rings a bell, Skye? Is this a name that rings a bell?
Well, I think what I've heard is maybe from other podcasts is that, she is a really strong cyclist, but still up and coming. But the cycling is what's just incredible, right?
Yeah.
I've heard of her because of her riding. So her
swimming will put her a little bit on the back foot. She did make it through the swim in Kona. So she was an hour flat. She came out with Fiona, Julia Scala, the German. So she
all
came
you have
out
to say
in
is
that.
an hour.
I was gonna say if you're coming out an hour, there aren't that many people coming around you. You
go to her result page, and if there's a gold race, she's top 10ing. If it's a bronze race, she's podiuming or winning. Silver race, she's coming top 8. We're locking her
bike.
In tier 1.
Her bike is strong enough to put her.
I dare
well
somebody
into
to
this
veto me on this.
Her bike is number 14 on the PTO ranking, so I think she's one who could show up. And her run doesn't look terrible based on this PTO ranking.
No, she's okay in the run. I mean, the run I think is what keeps her out of the top 10 in this Marbella field. But I think she'll be battling for 10 to 15 because I think if she can hold, her bike will put her right into the race for sure.
She's 30 years old, Connor. I think you asked.
That's peak age.
Right. Yeah, let's go.
She's 30 years old. Those were the days.
And plenty of time to improve,
as Blake says.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Well, next I think you got to go Caroline Poole, right?
Yes. That was gonna be mine. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so for sure, Blake. I can't even hear you, but I see you talking, and everybody else can hear you. I'm sorry.
Then somebody else.
You're talking through a potato.
I can hear Blake perfectly.
Oh, is it really that bad?
Can anyone else hear Blake?
I can hear
Blake
him,
just
but
fine.
it's just it's pure fuzz for me. Like,
Let me try that. Go.
He's saying, as he corrects that, he's saying Carolyn Pole, which is, I mean,
Yeah.
here's the one stat off her that puts her well into this race is she can run a 117. So if you can run a 117 and you're this is making a big statement. German's just, in my opinion, generally strong enough on the bike to compete.
These are some solid, yeah.
The interesting thing about her, though, is I feel like last year I couldn't stop hearing about her. I was like, geez, this girl is going to be
did
like
talk
on
about
fire.
her a lot.
Well, and she won a bunch of races. Like, I went and looked at her PTO. I think she won like 2 or 3 races, and she had some really good races. Maybe she raced Cat once, and like they were pretty close. So I don't know. Like this year has not been nearly
straight. She actually won 4 straight races, but I think that,
but this year hasn't been the same. Like,
I think she's done better races this year though, because looking at some of those, I mean, a couple of those are challenge races, and not to talk, but like one was Challenge Barcelona, one was the Trumer Triathlon. I don't even know what that is, but she did go off in Zell MC and Tallinn. So like, there's a little drop off this year, but she's still. I think she just raced more T100, and that's just, I mean, if she was to go and win a T100, we would have been talking about her to win this race for sure. Yeah. So
was she ranked in Germany?
Oh, that's a great question. She's probably up there.
Also, I don't know if the mic's any better.
There you go,
Don't
Blake.
Don't sleep on Trumer. Do not sleep on Trumer Triathlon, please, Adam.
Number 2.
That's a big race.
I'm sitting here talking trash on the Trumer. Okay, Blake, give me the Trumer Triathlon breakdown.
It's
like,
are there some big local German Austrian names? Race. All the good Austrian, German, Swiss hitters go there. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's just a non-challenge Ironman.
So it's the Bear Lake
Brawl
of
the obscure facts guy.
Yeah, don't Apfeland, Trumer, don't put smut on those names, please.
Blake hates whenever I talk trash on challenge too. So I know.
It's not challenge. It's not challenge.
I know. I'm just saying she won Challenge Barcelona too.
Yeah,
so.
we get it. Roth is better than Kona.
Okay, another. There's a couple names that are going to be really hard to leave out of this like top tier, which leaves us not many down. Marta Sanchez.
Yeah, that was going to be the.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can leave Marta off of.
Yeah, but
Marta races a lot.
She DNF'd Kona with a leg issue, is what it looked like on Instagram. So the question is the leg better? What are we going to be at? Is it 4 weeks?
Hold on,
after
she might have pulled out.
Did she?
Let me check the stories.
Weeks. She did. She pulled out of Kona. So I mean, we're talking.
Yeah, she pulled out of Kona, but did she pull out of this race?
Yeah, no. I'm saying like where on the run, because that's what I'd like to know. But like if there's,
it was on the run. I went and read her post last night.
You came by her. Okay.
No, I don't even know that I came by her, but she posted that her leg was screaming at her during the run or something, and she had to stop.
Yeah.
She DNF'd.
Yes.
Hopefully that's not a bone issue. If that's a bone issue, I think we're gonna have a scratch because 4 weeks out is definitely not going to be enough time.
Was it in black and white
sorry,
filter?
she is not racing.
That could
Marbella.
make it more serious of an injury if it was.
She's
not doing Marbella. No.
Okay,
I need to see if it's black and white now.
2 days ago, yeah, we do. We keep on talking about that.
That honestly sways if she's racing or not, in my opinion.
I don't see any black and white.
So she might be racing.
It wasn't black and white.
She has a distal femur stress fracture.
She's done. She will not be racing. She will not.
Move her to the bottom.
Marta?
The post is not black and white, unfortunately, but it is.
What is she doing then? That completely goes against IRONMAN protocol. Yeah.
We're missing Marta?
Yeah, Marta Sanchez is out. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, we need to message that to Tripole Athlete too then, because she's on her list as of 2 days ago. Blake, did she just post that?
So I think I got yesterday? It. No, I think she might have posted that on the story and I just missed it. Because she's been doing somebody posts an Instagram, she'll put it on the story. But
she just did a story, not a post. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
This is the thing with 73
Worlds. The scoops, baby.
Skye, we've been joking about this all week. This is like we have a page called Tripole Athlete.
I know who she is.
Yeah, she's awesome, and she the amount of just messages of just like, is this person racing? Is this person not racing?
You're just trying to get another reel posted of us talking about her, aren't you?
I'm just trying to get us so she can keep on giving us information so we don't keep on missing on who's in the race or not.
I hope she clips this and posts it. All right, let's do we see anybody else in the tier 1? We had Marta, we nixed her. I still got to label this. Anybody else you guys want to throw in here? I mean,
there's two French. I think Blake is there. Do you want to argue for either of these French ladies with me, Blake, or am I going to be in the dark here with this? Charlene and Sandra.
Well, I mean, we all know Charlene. Like, we've talked about her before.
Oh, not the handballer. I'm talking about down the list.
No, the two on the top
Charlene and
row.
Sandra. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlene and Sandra. Maybe Sandra over Charlene, but I still think I would push for Vander over both of them.
I was going to say Vander as well. Vander or even Adele.
Yeah.
We'll kick it to Vander right now. Blake, or does somebody want to dive into her real quick? Give her...
Not a lot of long course racing, though.
Oh, yeah, she's that girl that won 70.3 Shanghai. She's a short course.
Yeah, but she came from short course, and, like, if she... Yeah. I mean, that doesn't...
Would you say she was at the Olympics?
31st. I mean, she had a tougher day at the Olympics, 31st. But
yeah, but what was Slovak at the Olympics?
That's true. That's a very good point.
Like, I don't think Olympics is any indication of long course success, because you can be absolutely horrible at... Well, not absolutely horrible. 32nd at the Olympics is not horrible.
No.
Yeah, but, you could be off the podium every single race you've ever done in short course, and then all you need is to come over to long course and like.
I think my only reservation on her is her run splits from her WTCS season last year. She ran as quick as 34 flat in Cagliari, which is flying, but. Yeah. Long course, she goes to long course and runs a 122 or 121 into a 125. So
What'd you run for your first couple halves, Evan? Like,
we're not going there, Blake. Okay, actually, I think I ran the Grand Rapids half Ironman, and I couldn't even tell you what I ran on that half. But
there you go.
I think though that this is like, but at this level, is she ready to run fast? Like, it might just be that the TT bike really tires her out. Like, she just doesn't run well off that position.
Which this is a good course if you're not really used to the TT.
I was thinking that too with her, because that seems to be the biggest hurdle for these short course athletes is getting comfortable and powerful in the TT bike. But this race with all the climbing, I looked at the course profile. I didn't exactly get the percentage grades, but are these climbs that we're doing in time trial, or are these out of the aero
So
bar
we
climbs?
thought originally, I thought these were going to be originally I thought these were going to be steeper climbs, Skye. But apparently, from what Hayden was telling us yesterday, is they're pretty steady. So, like, actually, a lot of this climb is going to be an aero.
Okay.
Which
not the first climb. The first climb with those switchbacks, you're going to be out. But it's the back side of the course with all those little rollers.
See, but that's
like proceed up.
But that's the thing, Blake, is I actually think on the back side of the course then is where a lot of the WTCS athletes, at least in the women's field, might lose some time, because if you got to hang an arrow like 45 miles into this race, like Skye can do that. But I'm not sure if Vander, who maybe hasn't had as much time on her TT bike, is going to be like, the back might be tightening up at that point. The hammies might be a little tight.
Yeah, but I guess my point is even if there's some climbing and you get a break out of aero, like that makes a huge difference on loosening things up. So I don't know.
Different than Kona, obviously. It's like, very different.
Different than Kona.
Right. Yeah, you're certainly not sitting in the bars.
That's going to be the name of this tier.
Different than Kona.
Sweet. We're gonna get crap again on somebody in this category not having raced Kona though, and then we're gonna. So Vander, let's take a final vote on Vander, because I do think she's kind of like the tough one to grade here. Who says tier 1?
I'm going to raise my hand. I think she should be tier 1. She jumped. I thought she should have been show 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
TBH.
Yeah.
I'll say
she was on
tier. I say tier 2. Skye, tier 1 or tier 2?
Oh,
no, I can get on with tier 1 of this. Yeah.
Okay. 3-1. I got outvoted here.
I mean, we got to fill them. I would put her there.
Yeah.
All right,
that's a good top group.
Okay, but I think I want someone to talk about too, and I'll tell you why. Because she has been consistently improving, it seems, the last couple of years. But the other thing is she's been training more with Paula, and so she's got the good vibes. Like when you train with other athletes who are performing, like I've experienced this myself with when I was on an upper trajectory. Like it just helps you see what's possible. And so I don't know. I think if she can put it together, if her mind's in the right spot, things like that, maybe she could surprise us out of this group of women.
And you're talking about
you're gonna say who?
Adele.
Adele,
right? I didn't hear you.
That's when you were saying Adele. That's what I was guessing. Because how often has she been training? Does Adele go to Bend to train with Paula, or does Paula go to where Adele's based out of?
I don't know for sure. I think they're both in Oregon.
I
right?
could look. I think Adele
What
might
a
be
motivation!
in Bend.
I just got like
think you're right.
jacked up listening to that, Skye. When you,
Yeah.
like,
I know. I
did
love
your-
that.
No, I'm serious. Like when you're training with people who are doing what you want to be doing, like when they're at a level that you're not, you really it helps a lot.
100%.
Okay, so Skye, give us who was your best relationship training partner wise? Like when you were like clicking with someone training wise, who was your best in your career?
Well, it's my friend Megan, obviously. Megan Foley. I mean, it's
Yeah.
funny
Foley.
because like
Yep.
she hasn't done Ironman. She hasn't even raced in I don't know how many years now. Like we never did a ton of like. She did a lot of training with me, but she didn't do the same racing. So she's the one who I click with the most. The person who the next person I would say is Renee Kiley. Like we had a lot of fun. And she would come stay at my house.
Yep.
But the person who like really inspired me the most and was like, she was where I wanted to be was Sarah Crowley.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
He was
that's
like
a
podium
that's a
at
legendary
Kona,
name
and
from
I
that,
was
yeah.
like, just
Your guys' bike workouts must have been crazy because you and Sarah were like the engines of like the North American bike packs for sure for a while. So
yeah, we biked a lot. We biked really hard. Yeah.
Yep. That's awesome.
Right.
I love hearing those like random training parts. It's always scary when you get two very fast in their peak athletes training together at one time. It either goes well or doesn't go well, I think.
Yeah, if you can all get along, which I feel I never let, like I don't let competition. I can be friends in training, but anyway, yeah, not everyone can. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Consider
Okay,
that,
so Adele, I do. I mean, knowing that, I think Adele, I could get this completely wrong, and she could correct me wrong. I think that she lived in Bend for a bit.
She definitely did live in Oregon. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And it would have been, Bend is kind of like at least for the Pacific Northwesterners, Bend's like 4 hours south of me, or like 3 hours south of me. That's kind of like, I mean, it's really our Boulder, to be honest.
It is,
that's
yeah.
like it really is. It's like, it's Oregon's Boulder. So it's an awesome location.
It looks
to train.
amazing.
It's so much fun. I love it down there.
Yeah,
All right,
I've
so
been tempted.
let's who we got here. Throw out a name. I got two that I want to throw out there.
Do it.
I'll
Well,
pitch
Nina.
Katrin Graysbull Christensen.
Christiansen,
Oh,
yeah, the Danish
Longest
girl.
name on the roster.
Longest name
Yeah.
by far.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
The Danes
she's
and the
Danish.
Danes.
Yeah, I feel like nationality alone, she's 2 and above tier on this.
The
I
Danes
feel
are
like
tough
we're-
to bet against. The
I
Danes
Doing her
are.
disrespect that she was just 11th at Kona. Like,
No, I know, but I'm
get-
saying just like right off the
Yeah.
top. Like if I
Yeah.
see that flag, I know it's going to the top. It's like
Yeah,
a Norwegian
yeah.
flag on the other.
yeah, it's like a green flag pretty much.
Does
Yeah.
anybody want to
Yeah,
give
let's
this
go.
this like Grosh Bowl? Is that how we're going to pronounce that? Grosh
No,
Bowl?
that's not how, because it's not a B. It's like it's another pronunciation.
Yeah, because
Oh,
there's
with
like
the
there's an O with a slash through it. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. That's
But third at Ironman South Africa, 1 Krakow, 1 Ironman Sweden, and then 11th at Kona. Hit or miss because of the DNFs, right?
Yeah,
The
there's just a
win
lot
in-
of DNFs, and there's not a lot of 70.3 like success.
the win
that
in
I've
Krakow, though. I
So
mean,
why
I know
is
that
she
that
a
was like
two-tier?
bronze tier race, but this is the thing: is it's mostly because she's been all over the board, and then Knock Heist, her most recent 73, she was like not even in the top 10. She was 11th, and that was
Well,
out of 13 finishers. Something must have happened that day. Like something. Looking at the splits, it just looked like a really rough run. She ran like 140. So it just, the only reason I didn't want to put her in
Obviously, it's
higher
bad.
tiers, is just because clearly she must have been just in her Kona build at that point. So then I'm guessing Kona has taken a lot out of her. So I'm not sure what version of her we're going to get coming into this race.
Well, it's different than Kona. That's for damn sure. So,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Clearly.
put her?
It is.
Do you want to put her in the
Clearly
second?
different than Kona. Yeah, second tier. Second tier.
All right.
Yeah, I think
Anything less than second tier is super disrespectful because she's a great athlete. It's just with the DNFs and just racing Kona, it's like, okay, what version of you are we going to get?
All right, let's keep the DNF train
Well,
going.
and this is different than Kona, so
It is
yeah.
different than Kona.
Let's
We
keep
just
the
make that
DNF
2, 3, and 4.
Well, that's why I'm rolling into Nina Deren here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It is different than Kona, and Nina Deren should go second tier, absolutely. A 73 is more in her wheelhouse.
Yeah,
Really?
with
I think she's more
Zell,
Ironman.
You
Really?
think? She had a tough day in Kona, though.
She won.
Yeah.
She won Gdansk.
What happened to
with
her in
that
Kona,
Zell,
Skye? Do you know?
I don't know. I like Nina. I don't know that I've actually trained with her, but we've both been in St. Moritz at the same time training. But
Gotcha.
we used to cross paths a lot in Europe. I think she'll be really good on the bike, like knowing what the Triceto training and the locations that she trains. Like she'll probably do really well on this bike course. But
and she's a good enough swimmer.
She is totally.
Yeah, she's a good enough swimmer that there's a good chance she could be in great position coming into T2. And like Blake put in the notes too, she's had one heck of it. She has raced so many times. How many times has she raced?
Oh, she raced a lot.
This could be her 11th race this year.
Her run does fit in that category, though, where it says here she doesn't run anything below 124. I mean, she easily could do that on this course. So,
and it might just
she
be
can swim and bike as well as we know she can. She's going to be in a position to run a PR. Off
we know she has incredible genes too, so she'll pick up the run at some point here. So it might just be she's young and just bikes her brains out in these races and just doesn't have much coming out of T2.
I don't know that she's that young.
How young is she? I actually don't know.
We're really going hard on the age. We never go this hard on age.
Yeah.
No, she's 32. She's 32.
Yeah.
She's 32?
I'm still going to say that. I'm still going to say that's young. I'm still going to say that's young.
I raced her back in 2018 , so I knew she wasn't that bad.
Okay. So Julie's actually her younger sister.
Oh my God,
Julie's
by 32.
Yeah, younger sister by quite a bit.
No, we're not saying 32 is old, but 32 is not like she's just developing. She's been in this for a while.
Skye, we got to do this all the time with Blake. We'll say like 30, and Blake will be like, "Oh, that's a little." I'll be like, "Shut up, Blake. We're like me and Molly are 5 years older than that." That's
like 25, right?
24.
24. Okay.
To Blake, anything north of 30 is just like ancient.
Well, I'm ancient. I am ancient then.
It's just my own insecurity for getting old.
Skye, we're at that age though where
okay.
like we can just for 15 years say that we're 30 years old. You just keep on saying 30. You just don't have to be specific.
I'm getting closer to 40 than 30, so it's weird now.
I'm trying not to think about that too.
All right, let's keep it rolling here. Janine Cologny, one of the French. No, we already did her, right? Did we do Janine? No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we haven't done Janine.
I think she needs to be in that tier 2 as well.
There's a couple French to roll through here. Yep.
But I mean, a lot of these run times are on European half courses.
I know.
That's what I was going to say.
Like
all of her results, I'm pretty sure they were on like really tough courses. Right?
Yeah.
Lanza, Alpe d'Huez, Emberman, Wales, like those are like no freaking joke.
She crushes hard courses.
Podium at Alpe d'Huez too, I think, is a pretty good indicator of clearly she can climb.
Nobody Kona. It's different than Kona.
No, it's different than Kona.
Yeah,
it is different than Kona.
She's built for that tier.
She absolutely should be there.
She's built for that tier.
And also, if you can go and God, she had a great bike split in Alpe d'Huez too. Blake, what is Embrun? I know I see that race every once in a while.
It's another, It's like one of those local French races.
Okay,
but it's really,
I see that all the time, and I've heard that it's a really tough race. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's keep
She
the
had
French
the best
team here.
She had the best bike actually at Alpe d'Huez, and she outbiked Nina. So is she somebody? Oh, we might want to talk about her. Does she go top tier on a course like this? She's like 3 minutes into Nina on that course.
I'm sold, dude. Oh yeah, you
move. I mean, 5,300 feet of climbing,
I'm
and
sold.
you got the best biker in the Alpe d'Huez.
What's her nationality? She's French.
She's French.
Yeah.
She knows mountains. She knows
mountains. Yeah.
The Swiss and the French.
Is anyone Beats? I'm good on it. Blake.
Put her up there, yeah.
It's a crowded
Skye,
tier 1, I know, but yeah, I like it.
Right.
World Champs field, dude. A lot of people want to be tier 1.
Okay, let's talk about Charlene, Bullion rookie season. Only 5 pro races ever all this year. First 70.3 West Friesland, 11 Pies, DNF 70.3 Nice, 6th at Challenge, at like a bunch of challenge races. I'm thinking
kind of all over the board season.
3.
I would put her in 3 because it's she's not like the different than Kona kind of athlete.
No.
You got to at least DNF Kona to earn your spot there.
World Champs.
You got to walk the energy lab to get into that tier.
Yeah. She might even go down to the 4th tier debating.
She won a race in her debut.
She won a race though
in the Netherlands.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I've never even heard of that race.
Yeah, you want to go?
Like
you want to
die? I just don't want to guess where that is.
Hell?
No, I will not. This is not a hill I will die on. There's many and many of those mountains I'll die on. This isn't one, but I'm just saying, you win a pro race, like it's pretty legit. It's an Ironman race. Yeah.
We'll leave her in the 3rd for now.
Yeah, I agree.
Sandra Hoon, another first pro year.
Yeah.
Second at 70.3 knees.
I see the big capitals. Don't sleep on this athlete in the notes. But what I don't like is the 30-minute swim.
Yes, that is.
That's a first-year pro's like MO.
It is.
I know, it's true. Now that you mention it,
it's either you swim a 24 or you swim a 30. It's either you come from elite collegiate swimming or you're swimming a 30. That's all.
I guess the point is like
rookie tier.
The athletes in the front, the athletes who are swimming faster than that, they're also good cyclists. They're also good runners.
Yes.
So it's
so she's
coming back.
If you're coming out in 30, coming out in 30, I like her, but I think she goes in that tier because if you're coming out in 30, you need to have a weapon on the bike or run to make up any ground. And if you're just good at both those, you're for sure.
That's like beyond weapon, because I think Lionel Sanders even comes out closer than that.
Exactly, and he's not
Lionel catching strays.
No, but I mean, he is incredible bike run, and so she would have to be even better at bike run.
To be as good as that, to be in the car. Yeah, which is...
You know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah, 100%. And even in today's game, I think, and you would speak more to this, Skye, but I think the women's field now is going through what the men's field went through like 2 years ago, where it is almost impossible for a Sam Long or a Lionel, like a Sam Long to win a big race. Now, almost
100%.
Impossible. If Sam can't do it, nobody can do it because nobody's going to bike and run as hard as that guy does. So,
all right. I guess Blake, who wants to talk about Charlene Clavel?
This is the handball?
The handball player.
The handball player, yes. Yeah. This is our favorite stat on this lady.
Awesome. French D1 handball player. Yeah.
Is she
Blake had to educate me on that. That's not collegiate D1. That's professional D1.
Yeah, it's professional handball. She got paid to handball.
I think she can make a case if she didn't do Kona for tier 1, but she did Kona.
No,
she came 25th. Yeah. So is it like a? I don't know.
It's
not in Kona.
But 25th in Kona isn't.
No, I mean she's like going to be exhausted. Like.
Yeah, she did DNF it. She did finish it. She's done her result, I would say, she's been in the mix in these Euro races. Like, Pies and ZLMC, she's 8th and 7th.
Yeah, those aren't soft races. Those aren't
soft races. Those are big European fields. And I think that those fields are the ones that kind of reflect how she's probably going to race more in a race like Marbella than how she went in Kona. But I agree with you, Bellies. I am leaning more into like this Kona fatigue that how's an athlete like that going to come off of Kona?
Like with Lisa dropping off yesterday.
Her third place result at the World Long Course Champs, also a course with like 5,000 or 6,000 feet over.
Okay, so that had a lot of climbing in it.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Tier 2.
Tier 2. Tier 2, I think, is fair there. Right. That's a good athlete.
We got 7 more. Anyone want to throw out a name?
Cecilia Perez, I think, is one we got to talk about.
Is she the one that was going through those injuries, or was that Marta?
That was Marta. Yeah. Okay.
I think Cecilia is good. Yeah.
Perez is an Olympian. I mean, I think the tough thing, though, guys, is, the T100 results were not great this year for her. I think she goes that third tier only because, we're talking 14, 17, 15 for Vancouver, San Fran, and Singapore. But then she goes and she dominates South American racing. I mean, she won every 73 she did this year. But to then go over to like the European type fields and let's just say a European type field's kind of that T100 field and finishing, 17th range.
Big swim pegs.
Yeah. I don't know if her bike hangs in races like this.
The run just a little not totally up there.
Run's been off too. It's tough to predict in these. I think the toughest run courses sometimes in these South American races though, because it's so hot. It's so hot.
It seems like those courses, a lot of them are actually like hard too, not just I've seen some of those courses. Yeah, you're right, Skye, where they're like a ton of climbing and it's a hot day. You're like, these are the opposite of challenge European races. Isn't Pucon just like insanely hard? Is that the one that's in? Yeah.
I think all three of those are so hard.
Or Ecuador.
Chile. Pucon.
Chile. Yeah, dude. Chile's like notoriously for being,
that might be at altitude too, actually, if it's in Chile.
Sure,
so
probably. It's probably everything.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just looking at who's left. And like,
we got to talk about Bianca Bogan here. I'm very impressed by this woman.
Yeah.
First of all, she's Rico's sister, right? Like,
talk about genetics.
Yeah.
Also,
she's a mom.
She's got 2 kids too.
She just had her baby. I'm looking at Instagram, and I'm super impressed by this because I can't. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing what she's doing. She posted mid-March that almost 2 months ago her family grew. So she had a baby, in January? And she's already been back and won a 70.3.
Yeah, she's won sporadic. Yeah, Czech Republic.
Yeah, so I need to get on whatever program she's on first of all.
There's your new coach, Skye. Just go and contact her. Yeah, just there's your training
posting
partner.
that he's like studying in the library with his sister's like giving birth.
No, I think she's won a couple.
I'm glad you made fun of him for that, Bolly, because I thought the same thing. Like he made a post where he's like, "I'm so busy lately." I was like, "Your sister just had her second kid." I'm like, "You're not busy, bud. Like you're not even kind of busy."
All due respect to Rico.
Yeah, all due respect, Rico. You're an incredible athlete, but I think your sister's the much busier one in this family.
Yeah.
Dude, don't knock kids these days, dude. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of reels to watch.
Blake.
Yeah. We got busy lives.
We just have to give her like she's got the mom power going on. It seems like she's got really good momentum. She won her first 70.3 this year. Like imagine winning your first race with 2 kids. That's crazy.
So that was 2 months after she had the kid?
No, not 2 months after. No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was trying to find when she had the baby, and I don't see a post that was, like my baby.
They're 2 young babies, yeah.
You should just make a category.
One
for her
isn't even
here.
a year old.
Either way, she's raising. It doesn't even matter the age. She's raising 2 children and wins a 73. That is wild.
No, well, and within months, like that is if she had within 8 months of having the baby.
She loved that ball. Like we're making because we can't put her 4th tier. There's no way. Also, she's there's a chance she goes off in this field.
All right. Yeah, I like this. What do you guys think?
I like it. That's a tier of her own.
Okay, because she's
in a league of her own. If there's anything I've learned, moms, it's not even playing field, and like you just gotta find your own way to get there.
All right, let's.
We know one thing is she'll if it's a tough race, she's gonna stick in there.
Yeah,
5 left. All right,
we gotta rank Lisa now because I think on this course we're really missing on Lisa. So I think Lisa should be 2nd tier, if not 1st tier.
I would disagree.
Logistically.
Disagree? Okay.
I would disagree because I think she knows that this is a good bike course for her, and she will bike her brains out, and she will get closer to the front. But like she dies too fast on the run,
and that's been kind of her MO this year. It has been.
Well, so it's kind of a trick or treat situation.
Her swim's been okay though. Her swim, trick or treat. Honestly, her swim's been good enough to. Well, it's been kind of hit or miss. It's tough to tell in some of these T100 fields too. But I mean, she goes 26:47 in Santa Cruz, which is a little bit quicker field. But if she can like latch onto a good swim group, I feel like she can get herself in a dangerous position into T2.
I mean,
I would like her to.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I think we're all cheering for her. But
we were all cheering for her.
23rd last year in Top 02 does say maybe at the world level she's not quite that like top 15 yet. Fitness.
Right. Another. I don't think she's in this tier. She could be, but it's a kind of a trick or treat. It's almost like we just need 4 tiers. Sif Madsen, 2nd at Boulder, 7th Mallorca. Blake, is Mallorca anything like this course?
No.
But it says can't bike well. So
I wouldn't say Mallorca is very similar to this course because you do this climb. It's a good bit shorter and it's way more technical and maybe less steep. I don't know off the top of my head. So I don't think it's like it's not like you're doing well on flat courses. Like you're definitely doing well on a hilly mountainous course, but it's definitely not like a true blue indicator of how you're going to do in Marbella.
And Boulder's like really fast course.
Yeah, Boulder's
Yeah.
She
might be bottom tier. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Bottom tier. It's so disrespectful.
Oh man.
That is too.
Well, no. We can't go bottom tier, and there's one reason for this. She was 8th in French Riviera T100. It's like,
you guys, this is Magnus Ditlev's girlfriend, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, jeez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Bolly's gonna put her tier 1 now. He's gonna.
We all know the benefits.
We already talked about this. As if your significant other is not racing, you get all that energy.
We might have to 4-tier it. Should we 4-tier it?
I think that she goes second tier.
Yeah,
in this field.
Probably. It's too disrespectful.
Yeah, we don't need to leave anyone in that 5th tier.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get her
Whoa,
in here.
whoa, okay, easy on the brakes there, bud.
Just throw the rest on the bottom. We'll call it.
Yeah, I don't think Nina can. I don't think putting her with Nina.
You can't bump Nina. I was gonna say don't bump Nina down.
Up. Yeah, you leave Sif there. Yeah.
All right, let's say
let's take it to a
the
vote.
remaining ladies and bring it home.
We've got
Are we
going to
vote on
Madsen?
Madsen? We got to vote on Madsen. Where's everybody want Madsen? I say second tier. Blake says 4th tier.
I think she should be bottom tier.
I think she should be
Skye.
Yeah, I'd be fine with bottom tier.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think Meg McDonald.
Man, I am on a
third
losing
tier.
streak today.
I think Meg should be up higher. I think we're discounting her.
Okay, I don't know anything about Meg McDonald. I know
Meg McDonald. We haven't ranked yet.
Does Mark
She's a
Matthews
YouTuber.
coach her or did coach her?
Well,
Oh,
in that
does
case, she
he?
should be.
I'm not sure.
show.
Yeah. Should be first year.
But isn't she like a pretty newbie pro? Isn't?
Yeah, I think she's
Yes.
newer.
Yes.
She has some very solid results. She was 10th
Yeah,
at
she has.
Singapore, which I know was a while ago. But yeah, second at Krakow, 126 kind of runner.
That Krakow race I think was a little softer field though, and
I don't
It
like.
was, yeah.
she's been hopping into the T100s, but hasn't. I mean, the results have not been awesome.
She's got
T100s.
YouTube followers, dude.
It might as well be
subscribers.
Western.
Oh yeah, she's got the
Free month.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to bump her up for that.
Dude, coached by Mark Matthews and a YouTube. I mean,
she's
she's
a
a lot of
YouTuber.
firepower, and she's
That's
British,
a-
boy.
She should be grabbing sponsors then if she has a good day. So.
All right, Blake, as our resident minor in Italian.
Major. Double
You majored in Italian?
I
thought
majored
you
in Italian.
minored in Italian.
Nope. I was at one point. And then they talked me into
Blake gets
majoring.
to decide this Italian athlete then 100%. You have to say it in Italian.
Blake's plan is to be a diplomat to like some kind of obscure island nation.
Yeah, I don't
to
speak
bring
it very well.
travel.
That's the only problem.
And he's going to host the
Sounds amazing.
70.3.
to Sicily.
Bring Italian. Okay.
I think we're actually.
Luisa,
I didn't read the. We're sleeping on her a little bit. Top 10 in a bunch of Euros, 70.3. Swim is just off the front group. And she's a, 120 to 123 runner. I think very strong.
Yeah, that is strong. Just remember, like, the top girls are gonna guaranteed run sub 120. Like, there's just not an option that those top girls are gonna run sub 120.
Every single. This is a flat run
120
course.
used to
Every
be
single
fast.
top 15.
It's not anymore. It's just not.
Yeah.
You got to be running near 115. I bet
Exactly.
with what we're going to see out of Kat. I think what Kat's going to do in Marbella, and I mean we've already seen it in America with Tamara. Running crazy fast. We're going to see more and more of those times. So her bike doesn't jump out enough at me though, Blake. It's not bad, but her bike's not jumping out at me to where it's like, oh, she can bike herself into this like top 15.
No, yeah, that's fair.
All right, Rachel Brown. I see here the last sentence could be a concern, but can run a 124.
What I just said before is 124
same
is not
debate
fast.
applies then.
No. I said swim will be a concern. I think that the swim puts her on the back foot unless I'm reading
we were
those.
saying about the run. Yeah.
Unless I'm reading those times wrong, but yeah, that's.
No, yeah.
All right, I'm thinking of a label for this bottom last
Say
tier.
it can be 120 isn't fast.
120 isn't fast anymore. You can say that. Yeah. 120
We'll
isn't
take
fast
it.
enough.
We've written worse.
Or make it 124, 122. Any low 120 used to be really impressive. And look,
Just do low 120. Just say that.
This is Skye. You're 100%. This might just be the carb issue era too. Because if we were talking about this, is like maybe if we all took our carbons off, those times would be fast again. But we don't know because nobody's going to do that.
That's true. That's true. We're just in a different world now. Like
We are. It's just different times.
10 years ago, that was fast. Even 5 years ago, that was respectable.
Also, remember when we were starting, like my first half Ironman was like 14 or 15. I didn't take a single carb. I didn't do carb on the run. Are you kidding me? That was bad for your stomach at
there
that
were
time.
carbs back then.
I take
won
80
age
grams an
group
hour
races.
now on the run.
I've won age group races 70.3
Off water?
or like podiumed in my age group on like 100 grams of carbs.
That's
like
crazy.
back in like 2015, 16. Whatever.
Skye, were you
carbs
taking
back
in
then.
carbs before it was cool? Like, were you slamming the carbs before?
I was definitely fueling, but I I can't remember like how much, but yeah,
because none of us counted it back then, right? We were just
we're just kind of like, oh, here's a bottle, here's a few
you're
scoops.
Like every 20 minutes, I'm going to do something. And you're like, it might be water.
The bike was like the run was like 100 grams. The bike was 200. It was 300 total for the whole.
Like it just wasn't.
Race.
It wasn't a lot.
Yeah, no.
Like when we were taking carbs, it just wasn't nearly enough.
And in bike racing, me and my buddies, we were like 18, 19. We put noon into our bottles, thinking that had carbs. We thought that was like fueling. We were like, oh man, I'm bonking at the end of these road races. I don't know why.
Let me get through these ad reads and we'll be done. We'll be out of here in 30 seconds. And by the way, I got to tell you guys a story too after, nice. But I don't want to do it on. Okay. This episode is brought to you by AgileLabs. They just launched the first protein bar built in the latest sports nutrition and science. Hit up agilelabs.com. Use code ONYERLEFT25 for 25% off. That's ADDRALABS, Agile Labs. Get the protein bar. Use code ONYERLEFT25. Next is Grindstone Collection Strategies, because podiums are cool, but direct deposits are better. If your prize money goes MIA or race organizer is ghosting you or a sponsor isn't paying up their end of the contract, hit up Grindstone Collections. That's grindstonecollections.com. Fill out the contact form and don't forget to tell them that On Your Left sent you. All right, there we go, guys. We got 4 tiers. Lycan, different than Kona, trick or treat, 80 low isn't fast.
And baby
powder. I keep thinking that says baby powder, not baby power. It says power, but I just keep seeing baby powder.
That's kind of funny, but I don't think anyone will get it. No. That's like something that like I would do and be like, why doesn't anyone get it? Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Skye.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, guys.
If you could just stay.